What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Keys Ballin', man. I am back with another video for you guys. And Angel Reese, she needs to chill out, man. She needs to relax. She needs to settle down because her latest comments, man, I don't know what she was thinking. So Angel Reese on the podcast, she comes out and she says that the WNBA needs to start paying more, or else they're going to sit out and not play. Listen, Angel Reese, I don't know how many times we got to keep going over this or how many times that people will need to explain this topic to you. I'm sure you're a smart young lady. I'm sure you understand what people are saying when they say this, but the bottom line is this. You guys will never get paid as much as NBA players do unless you draw in as many viewers as the NBA gets. Okay? It is as simple as that. Where the hell is the WNBA going to pull money from if it is not coming from paying customers? If it is not coming from a product that has high demand? You guys got to understand that your numbers, and I'm talking about the WNBA here, you guys' numbers just started climbing last season in your rookie year and Caitlin Clark's rookie year. Now, you can make the argument, and many people did, that it's a 50-50 split between you and Caitlin Clark that drew the majority of those new viewers. You know, I tend to not really agree with that, but whatever. Okay. But the bottom line is this. You guys just started last season getting guys like me and other, fans of basketball, maybe some NBA watchers. You guys just start getting us to watch your game, the WNBA, women's basketball. Just started last season. And now you want to get paid the same as NBA players. It doesn't add up. It's illogical. It makes zero sense. It makes no sense. Angel Reese, I'm trying not to go in on you. I don't have no issue with you. But the stuff you say on these podcasts, it really makes me scratch my head. I mean, are you listening to yourself? Do you go back and listen to these podcasts after you put them out? Because for you to want to get paid like you an NBA superstar, you're just not bringing in that many eyes. And if we went off of who brought in the most viewership, Caitlin Clark certainly would get paid more than you. She would. But I don't hear her on podcasts complaining about her bread, about how much she's getting paid, about sitting out. And while we're on that subject, let's just touch on it right now. If you guys were to sit out, what do you think would happen? Angel Reese, I'm asking you this. What do you think would happen if all the WNBA players say, you know what? We're not playing. We're unhappy with our pay. What do you think would happen? I'll tell you if you don't know. Nothing would happen. They would say, okay, no season. And guess what the fans would do? Continue on with their lives like nothing happened. This wouldn't be something as big as the NBA or the NFL quitting playing. This wouldn't be on that caliber. I don't know why. Why is this a hard concept to grasp? You guys reached your peak popularity last year. Your job right now, Angel Reese, and all the rest of you WNBA players, your job right now is to continue growing the game so that you can maximize your dollars and increase your earnings. You get that? You don't get that bag after 1 year. You know how dead the WNBA was prior to last season? You got to build on what you guys did last season. Flat out. It's going to take time. It's going to take years. It might even take so long to the point you may not even be in the league to see that type of bag increase. But if you're about women's empowerment and you're about the growth of the game, you would be happy to see that the people coming up under you will be entitled to a bigger bag. Now, last thing on this, Angel Reese, and I don't want to go into judging and trying to act like I know your thoughts and what you want to do with your life or things like that. But I was talking to a few people, and one of the people said it seems like she's more trying to build up fame. You know, she's trying to build a brand. She's just trying to be seen. She's trying to be noticed to gain attention. And the more I thought on it, the more I couldn't disagree. I couldn't. Because all these podcasts, all these advertisements and commercials, and I understand you want to get a little more money, but Angel Reese, your bag is going to come primarily from being good at the sport you play in. It's going to come from you being good at the game of basketball. If you're no good, your brand is nothing. So to me, I would perfect my craft because Angel Reese, you struggle to make layups. Do you understand that? That is one of the first things middle schoolers learn how to do when they first start playing basketball. And now you're at the pro level and you're struggling to have proper technique on layups. You had an all-time great WNBA player come on your podcast and tell you you needed to work on your layups. That's flat out embarrassing, man. And so for somebody who struggles to make layups, who grabs 20 offensive rebounds a game due to missing layups, I wouldn't be clamoring for more money if I was you at this point. To me, the priorities seem all over the place. Just work on your game and get better. Please do that. Please do that. And I'm sorry that, I have to even say this, but nobody thinks you're better than Caitlin Clark, man. Nobody. Unless it's some, you know, black power type of dude, some fake activist that always is on the side of black. But in all reality, when we talk about the game of basketball, the skill of basketball, we know who brought the viewership. You brought some, but we know who brought more, and we know who's better at the game. So my advice to you, and I know you're not going to listen, and I know people going to take this as hating or whatever, but my advice to you would just be just hoop. Just hoop. Just get better at your game, make layups at a more consistent rate, and continue to dominate. And the money will come next. You can't put the money before getting better. It's a domino effect. Once you get better and you show consistency over time, people are going to want to pay you. So stop trying to go out of order. And to me, man, I'm not the biggest fan of certain players having podcasts. I'm not going to tell you to stop doing it, but I just hope you're putting in the same amount of work in your game as you are on that podcast. Social media is not your bread and butter. Basketball is. This is what you chose to do. So perfect that, and maybe you will get paid like an NBA player in the future. Now, I highly doubt it because you guys will never amount to the viewership that they get. But if you work on your game, you get better, bring some more excitement to the league, anything is possible. So that's all I got to say on this, man. I want you guys to drop in the comments. Let me know what you think about Angel Reese threatening to sit out if she is not paid more by the WNBA. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys for checking out the videos, man. And hey, I'm up out of here. Peace.